Is she not a beauty? Look at her eyelashes and her pretty little ears. I always look at the ears first.
She's gonna have lovely red gold hair like her mother's.
And hazel eyes like her father's.
What's her name gonna be?
We're going to call her Bertha Marilla Blythe.
Rilla for short. Are you happy, Anna Stevans?
Happy? Gilbert dear, it was lovely being Anne of Green Gables, but it's 100 times lovelier being Anne of Ingleside.
Mommy, I think we are a very nice family.
Yes, Walter, a very nice family indeed. Oh, Jem dear, would you answer the door?
Yes, Mummy. Good morning. How may I help you?
What an impertinent question! Children should neither be condoned nor indulged. Good day, Gilbert.
Aunt Mary, we weren't expecting you.
I thought I'd amuse myself by visiting my lesser relations.
Oh, for how long?
You'll have to speak up, Gilbert. I'm a bit deaf in one ear. Good heavens! What a noisy, disruptive brat! Whose child is that? That's Gilbert and Anne's baby. Well, that can't be helped. Annie, do you always let your servants talk back to guests this way? Susan isn't a servant. She's more like one of the family. Don't change the subject, Annie. We were talking about how you were going to keep your children quiet at all times for my benefit. Aunt Mary, that's ridiculous. We have 6 children. 6 ridiculous children. That baby's legs are awfully crooked.
I'd better show you to the guest room.
Baby Rilla is a darling, I'll have you know. I'll bet she stars in her own book someday. You know, Susan, I can't pretend that I'm overjoyed by the prospect of a visit from Aunt Mary, especially just now. I don't blame you, Mrs. Dr. dear. But just the same, let's make her visit as pleasant as we can. I'll do it in me lies, but I think that woman's going to be trouble. Susan, I once had to win over the entire Pringle clan. How much trouble could one aunt be?
There you are. Have you had your chimneys cleaned recently?
I suppose we could clean them again, but...
Yes, you should. They're dreadfully filthy. And why haven't my linens been aired?
You only got here an hour ago, Aunt Mary. We haven't had time to refresh your room.
Damp bed linen is terrible, much like your children's manners. Now see here, Mary. Ah, now I see where they get their tempers from. Parenting is a lost art these days.
Look, Mummy, we found a baby robin near the front doorstep. He must have gotten lost in the storm last night.
Why isn't he a dear? Do you want to keep him, Walter?
Don't be absurd. Leave it in the woods. He'll make a fine meal for some owls. Oh, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's a crybaby. When I was young, I wasn't allowed to have likes and dislikes. Yes, and look how you turned out. Exactly. Look how I turned out.
Walter, of course you may keep him.
Hooray, let's call him Red Robin. We should feed him next.
Yeah, let's dig up some worms. Red Robin is going to be the biggest, strongest robin ever. Yay!
Oh, such caring children. How was your tea, Aunt Mary?
Too weak, Annie. But it doesn't matter. Who cares whether a poor old woman gets her tea to her liking or not?
It's so quiet this afternoon. I wonder where the children are off to.
Well, if anything's happened to them, Annie, you must remind yourself that they've been spared a lot of trouble in this wretched world.
Excuse me?
Oh, everyone's always so touchy around here.
Oh, Mary, let's try to get along today. Why don't we retire to the garden? The daffodils are in full bloom.
I don't care much for daffodils. They're such flaunting things. Honestly, Annie, you care more for that garden than you do for your husband.
Oh, really, Mary?
Well, you're no gentleman yourself, Gilbert. I've seen you tell Annie things before you even tell me.
But, of course I do. She's my wife.
See, that's exactly the sort of thing I'm talking about.
Yeah. Is that Red Robin?
He's the size of a basketball.
The kids have been feeding him non-stop. Rice, corn, seeds, crumbs, even leftovers. It's wrong for that buzzard to have free run of the house. He's always sneaking into my room and upsetting my things. Can't you cage him? Oh, I couldn't cage our little red robin. I suppose it's very silly to be fond of a bird, but the human heart has its weakness.
Maybe we should enter him in the county fair and win a prize.
That sort of indulgent attitude is exactly why your children are so misbehaved and quarrelsome. Hello, Jem.
Mummy, Mac Reese broke my piggy bank, and then the pearl necklace I bought you turned to be a fake.
Oh, poor Jem. Oh, dear. Walter, what is it?
Mummy, the Drew family said that you were going to die, so I ran home and then I hurt my knee.
Oh, it's quite all right. Oh, no. Nan, what's wrong?
Mommy, Debbie Johnson said that Cassie Thomas and I were switched at birth and that I don't belong in the family.
Oh, no, that certainly isn't true. Oh, my. Di, are you all right?
Mommy, Jenny Penny tricked me into going to her house and I hurt my head. And then Delilah Green told horrible lies about our family behind my back.
Oh, no. Oh, I'll come and talk to you later, honey. Oh, dear.
Mommy, why don't I ever get any lines? It's like I don't even exist.
Oh, that's nonsense. What is it? What's your name?
Shirley! My name is Shirley.
Yes, Shirley, of course. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you, Shirley. Rilla, no, shh. Rilla, shh. Calm down. Shh, there you are. Oh, dear. Well, I take it back, Annie. Your children aren't misbehaved and quarrelsome. They're gullible and weak-minded.
I'm sorry, Anne. Mary's comments today were inexcusable. She has a house of her own in Charlottetown, and tomorrow I'm going to ask her to return to it.
Oh, Gilbert, I'd hate for anyone to leave our home angry.
I understand, Anne, but she's ruining our home life. She's just a bitter old woman, alone with her thoughts.
Wait a minute. Maybe that's the problem. No one's ever been kind to her. She lives all alone without warmth or love. What if we threw her a lovely picnic?
Oh, Anne, do you really mean to get up a party for that?
Please, Gilbert, I really want to do this for her.
Well, okay. You have a heart of gold, Anne girl.
Let's keep it a secret. We'll decorate the backyard and have a magnificent cake in her honor.
You know, that might even be fun. What's that racket?
Oh, that's probably Red Robin.
It's past midnight. What could he possibly want?
He usually gets like that when his water basin is empty. But would you fill it, dear?
At this hour? Can't it wait until morning?
Oh, please just fill it up, Gilbert. He's becoming so pushy. Yesterday he nearly splintered Mary's door trying to get in.
Well, I guess he's not all bad then.
Now, Gilbert. These decorations look splendid, Susan. And just wait until Mary tries your fruitcake. I declare it's the best in Prince Edward Island. Why, thank you, Mrs. Doctor, dear. I'm just glad the children have kept it all a secret. Mary's going to be so surprised. Did he just eat a snake? Yes, he seems to be hunting his own food now. Don't look so alarmed, Susan. Snakes scare people, so it's just as well there won't be any at Mary's picnic. Oh, I'm so excited. Mary will be here any second.
Everyone, when she rounds the corner, shout surprise. And Jem, keep an eye out for her. Let us know as soon as she shows up. Okay, Dad. Mommy, I can't find Red Robin anywhere. Do you suppose he's migrated? Well, Walter, there was always a chance he might leave us someday.
Perhaps Perhaps Red Robin is in the southern land of sunshine. He'll be back in the spring, I'm quite sure.
Yes, of course. She's coming! She's coming!
Surprise! Surprise indeed! As usual, I'm the last one to hear about anything around here.
Oh, but Mary, we meant it as a surprise for you. It's a party in your honor.
It was devious and secretive.
Mary!
I don't know what your purpose was, Annie, but there's something sinister behind all this. I shall leave it between you and your conscience.
Mary, my only intention was to give you a party.
Indeed. Well, you must realize that after such a deliberate attempt to injure my feelings, I cannot stay here any longer. I'm going inside to fetch my things.
Well, good riddance, you ugly old bat.
Gilbert!
What? At this point, we have nothing to lose.
Well, children, let's tidy things up. The party's over. Well, I suppose I can't win over everyone, and it really is for the best if she leaves.
Yeah, here's hoping she doesn't change her mind.
Let's help her pack.
Goodness, she can't get full insulation.
Mary? We thought you'd be packing by now.
That obscene Robin of yours is blocking my way into the house.
That's strange. He's never done that before.
Then Red Robin is still here after all. The children will be so pleased.
Are you even listening to me? That buzzard is obstructing my path.
Don't be absurd, Aunt Mary. I'm sure Red Robin just wants to... Oh my gosh! Whoa. What the heck was that?
Oh, what's gotten into our little Red Robin?
Little? He's massive. Didn't you see what happened? Red Robin's taken over our house.
I warned you about indulgence, didn't I? See what's become of it? You've created a monster, just like those little brats of yours.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you're so smart, Mary, what do you think we should do about it?
Gilbert, that buzzard is behaving like an insolent child, and if it was my child, I'd whip it within an inch of its life for this sort of behavior.
Mary, that thing's the size of a bobcat and twice as nasty. I think we're a little past whipping.
Nonsense! You just need to show it who's boss.
Mary, I really don't think it's safe.
If no one else around here has a spine, then I'll do it myself. Watch and learn. Back, I say. There, you see.
Oh! Gilbert, Red Robin just ate Aunt Mary.
Sweet fancy Moses. He's eating people. Grab Susan and the children and run for the barn.
Oh, Gilbert, our beautiful home. I'm in the depths of despair. This is worse than last summer's June bug invasion.
Oh, Red Robin, all we ever did was love you. Isn't anyone here sorry for Aunt Mary? Oh, well, I just thought I'd ask.
Well, Mary was right about one thing. We did overindulge Red Robin, and greediness knows no bounds. That you may tie to.
Daddy, are we gonna live in the barn now? And sleep in the straw?
I'm hungry, Daddy. There's nothing to eat. Oh, that's it. We're not going to take this from some overgrown songbird. We're taking back Ingleside. Tonight.
Oh, Gilbert, are you sure? You saw what happened to Aunt Mary?
I've spent many an hour snipe shooting in Nova Scotia, Ann Girl. I've got this.
You'll need a plan, Mr. Doctor.
Here's my plan. We wait until nightfall, cover the exits, and then break through the back door. I'll use my rifle to flush him into the kitchen, and then we shove that buzzard into the oven.
Nice plan.
Blythe family, move out. This time, Red Robin, the doctor's in the house. I don't see him inside. No, he's here all right. He was guarding the house earlier. This whole Red Robin thing was my idea. I really think it's my duty to go in first. And no offense, Walter, but I think you'd be the first person to kick the bucket in any sort of armed conflict. Now, Jem, here's what we're gonna do.
Anne! There you are. I need your help right away. We're actually really busy at the moment, Mrs. Mitchell. I need you to write an obituary for my late husband. I want my Anthony to have a really good one. Something out of the common. You write things, don't you, Anne? Are you mad? We're trying to take our house back from a fiendish carnivorous robin. I don't even know what that means. You always did have a way with poetry, Anne, which is just what I need. So, how about that obituary? We don't have time for this. I'll be writing obituaries for everyone if you don't clear out now. Well, I never. Don't feel too bad, Mrs. Dr. Dear. She probably would have rewritten it anyway. Was that a goat?
This has gotten way out of hand. If we don't stop him now, he'll carry the entire town off in his mighty talons.
Oh, that wretched creature! He's turned our home inside out! And he's left an unholy mess on the sofa.
He's in here somewhere.
Oh, where's it coming from?
I don't know.
Gilbert, I think he's toying with us.
No, he's setting us up. I think he wants us to separate so that he can pick us off one by one. Standard horror movie tactics.
So what are we going to do, Mr. Doctor?
We stick together, of course. I mean, we're not stupid, right?
Gilbert, I think he's somewhere upstairs.
Okay, let's go. Stay right behind me. Okay, let's try Mary's room first. Cover me while I open the door.
Okay.
Get him! Mommy? Daddy? Anyone? Where is everybody? Now!
We got him, Gilbert!
Push him in! Gotcha! Who's feeling peckish now, punk?
Gilbert, calm down.
Sorry, dear. That was really exciting. Are we safe now, Daddy? Yes, we are, son. Yes, we are. Mealtime is so much more pleasant since Aunt Mary left. She used to pick on every little thing.
Well, she didn't exactly leave, dear. She was killed by a savage robin.
Perhaps. But I'm sure she'd agree that she was spared a lot of trouble in this wretched world.
Dear.
Yeah.
Does it not feel strange to be able to draw free breath again?
No, not at all, Susan. Things are back to the way they should be. And, thanks to your cooking with Red Robin, we'll have leftovers for weeks. I can use the feathers to make some arrows.
Save some for me. I'm gonna make a hand fan. Well, I'm gonna plant the bones so that next year we'll have a lovely robin tree.
Hmm?
What? Jenny Penny said it would work.
Ah, children and their imaginations.
It seems kind of strange to be eaten or pet. Don't be wasteful, Walter.
Don't worry, Walter. We'll get you a new pet. Perhaps a puppy.
Shouldn't we figure out how the other 3 puppies were poisoned first?
Oh, yes, that is a mystery. Well, How about a goldfish, then? Yes, a nice goldfish.
Well, I'm just relieved that everyone's happy once again.
Yes, Ingleside is ours once more, to live, to love, and to guide each other in. What a family!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Boo!
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 It's Shirley.